Why, hello to you. So, it's been an interesting couple weeks since I announced the whole carnivore thing. I expected it. I expected to be jumped on and attacked and pulled apart and eaten by vegans, and it's happening in full force. I have no problem with this. I understand it completely. I was vegan, I was in a group, I promoted veganism, and then I left it. So obviously that group of people are going to be mad and look for reasons why. It's just the character assassinations that are like, really, do you have to stoop to that level and lie about me to say like that's why he failed? So we're gonna go into this. Happy Healthy Vegan just made a video about me. I don't want to respond to it, but I hate when people lie about me when I'm trying to be like the most honest person on YouTube here. I've shared my journey 100% and people get confused with certain things. So Footsoldier and Happy Healthy Vegan have both made attacks and they lie, and it's embarrassing to watch Happy Healthy Vegan's video because he's never seen a video of mine in his life, and he's basing his entire video off of Footsoldier's video, which is just taking clips out of context of me, and I will explain each one of the lies.
I'm a vampire, running around the street in a werewolf's costume. I'm unstoppable, but lost.
So first, let's hear what Happy Healthy Vegan has to say. I just went carnivore. People are telling him, make a video about vegetable police. Oh my God, attack them, get them. And so this is his thoughts.
What do I think about it? Well, I didn't really think too much about it at the time because I really haven't been watching his channel. So, if I'm going to make a response video, I'm going to know a little bit more, know some facts. So fortunately, Footsoldier made a pretty nice coverage of this whole situation, and I went through his video.
So he doesn't even watch me. He knows nothing about my life, and yet he's the authoritarian on this subject now. He's going to tell us why I failed, and he has this strong opinion on it, even though he doesn't even know who I am. I never really wanted to be vegan. So that's what he starts his video off of. This is how these guys, they're snakes. They just take little clips out of context. He doesn't say that in that same video I was saying I went vegan to heal myself, and I never planned on staying vegan. So that's what I'm talking about. I never wanted to be vegan in the beginning. And then later in that same video that he didn't even watch because Footsoldier didn't put this part in his video, what did I say? And I do really want to be vegan, but I'm not gonna die. Like, this is getting serious now. My teeth are sensitive, my gut hurts. It's like something has to change. I was watching Three Rich's video of his meetup, and they were in a barn eventually, and there was cows there. And it's just like, it's sad. It is sad. I hate it. I saw a truck go by the other day with the cows in it, and I'm like, God damn it. Damn it. I hate this so much, but I can't suffer through glass-like food going through my body anymore. So I developed the ethical side over time. It takes time for some people. Not everybody just goes vegan overnight. A lot of people transition slowly. So I hate when they take the clips out of context and don't report on the whole story just to paint you out as a liar. And that's what he does throughout this whole video. He's calling me a liar. Because you had that piece of salmon every 3 months.
Salmon every 3 months? How is that vegan?
I didn't eat salmon every 3 months for 10 years. I didn't map it out on the calendar. It's like, oh, it's January 7th, salmon month again. It's like, for the first 4 years, this is exactly how it went. And I've been open with this. I've not hidden anything. I always say, like, I'm vegan, 99% vegan. It's like these small cheats. Throughout the 4 years I went vegan, I was cheating maybe a couple times a year, like that, 3 or 4 times a year. I thought salmon was anti-inflammatory, and I'm trying to heal this illness, and it's not getting better on the vegan diet, so I'm thinking, do I need the DHA? Is that gonna help me? So I would try these things. And it usually didn't help me at all. It hurt. I ate it with a bunch of broccoli and it just moved through me like glass. So yeah, throughout the 4 years, I did that every couple times a year. Your health is not a result of what you do 3 or 4 times a year. That's what these guys are trying to paint a picture of. No, he had salmon twice a year. That's why he was sick. It's like, your health is the result of what you do every day, your daily habits. So this was just because the vegan diet wasn't working, I was looking elsewhere. And so I cheated on cheese, raw cheese. I got into this whole raw food thing, and I had cheese in my 4th year. I went vegan 2008. In 2012, December, I had sheep cheese, and I had a big flare-up, and I realized I was allergic to dairy. And once I gave that up, I cured myself of ulcerative colitis. And this is what he doesn't even understand because he's never watched any of my videos. So I did try it, and I didn't tell you guys.
Wow, when I saw this, I was thinking, wow, this is one of the most shocking things I've ever seen a vegan YouTuber say before. That A, they never really wanted to be vegan.
I want to stay vegan. It just feels good in my heart. It feels like the do-gooders club. It's like we're doing the right thing here.
But more so that they were never really vegan. They were secretly cheating, not telling their audience about these secret animal foods.
I hadn't even made a single video up to this point. This guy is like lying through his teeth because he's never watched any of my videos. He doesn't know what I've done. 2008 to 2012 is when I was cheating. I wasn't even on YouTube then till 2013. Like, this guy doesn't put pictures together. He's just going off what Vegan Footsoldier is saying. And it's like, what are the lies? What lies? I've always said, like, I'm vegan, the odd cheat. I've always said that. In my first 4 years, what the hell? I wasn't even on YouTube yet.
Animal products that they were having the entire time, while yet representing themselves as a vegan.
No, it wasn't the entire time. In 2012, when I had my flare-up on dairy, I realized it was the dairy, and then I went full vegan for like 2 years. I was like, enough of this. I'm not healing with these odd cheats, so I stopped cheating. 2 years straight I went vegan. I still didn't feel good, and I don't know why. I decided to have turkey with my mom at Christmas, I think it was. So after 2 years, full vegan, 0 cheats, I had a bite of turkey, a bite, just like your beloved John McDougall admits to having every year, but he's the vegan hero. Same exact thing. So I have my bite, I feel pain instantly. As soon as I swallow it, I'm like, shit, yeah, why did I even do that? It was a stupid cheat, I admit it. And then I went full on vegan for another 2 years, I think. I don't even remember the timeline at this point, but it was just like full on vegan. That's around the time I met Vegan Gains, I think. It's fucking 10 years long. I don't remember every detail, but I wanted to be vegan. And that's when I started promoting veganism around that time. It's like, that's why I was promoting it. I was 100% vegan. You can't argue with that.
You were never vegan. You're eating animal products the whole time. If anything, you're like heavily plant-based, but never vegan. You can't make that claim.
How would he know? He's never watched any of my videos. He's acting like I cheated every month and just lied. I'm vegan. It's like, I'm telling you guys right now, I'm pouring my heart out. I cheated in the first 4 years. Then I went straight vegan for 2, cheated once, went straight vegan for another 2. And just the timelines, if I'm a little inaccurate, sorry, my vegan brain doesn't remember it, deficient in the brain memory system. It's just like, it's all a blur. But I didn't cheat on purpose, and it was only towards the end where I'm like, I'm not getting results. And I just started trying things. I was craving the eggs. Let's get into Egggate.
So since he admits being deceitful in his videos, it's hard to really, for me, trust anything he's saying.
First of all, when have I ever admitted to being deceitful in my videos? We'll get to the egg part, because that's what he's talking about, I think.
Anyway, why was he even trying this heavily plant-based diet for? It was to cure his ulcerative colitis.
I suffered for a good portion of my life with that illness. I finally healed it, and you can get rid of this 100%.
But just for the colitis, I've been very open about this. I cured myself. I just explained when I had that cheat on dairy, that's when I realized I'm allergic to dairy. That's what's causing the colitis. And then I never had a flare-up again once I got rid of the dairy. So it's like I cured myself of ulcerative colitis, but it never fully healed. My colon never fully healed. The colitis is gone. Colitis is when you bleed. You have bloody diarrhea like 12, 15 times a day. It's a nightmare. That was gone. It was cured. That doesn't mean I have a perfect colon that feels good all the time. That's all it ever is. I'm trying to get the colon so it doesn't feel like pain when fiber is moving through me. Like, that's it. bloating, gas, pain, constipation. That's what I suffer with. That's not colitis. So that's where the confusion lies. I cured the colitis. I still have a sensitive colon, and that's what I've been working on. And that's what I haven't been able to cure on the vegan diet, which feels so much better now on the carnivore diet. But these guys want to paint a picture like, oh, it's all his fad diets and stuff. And the turpentine. We'll get into all of this.
Well, a lot actually, with a condition like ulcerative colitis, putting so much food in such a short span of time into your body might not be the best thing for your digestive system.
He said it might not be the best thing, like he knows anything. Right now, I'm still doing the 1 meal a day diet. My meal is huge. It's a giant meal. That's the whole point of it. You eat a giant meal and then you fast for like 23 hours every day. And you're just healing that entire time. It's like the big meal doesn't matter. It's the big meal of irritating plant fibers and poisons that was getting me. Now that I've removed those, the 1 meal a day, 0 problems.
Secondly, if you're eating 1 meal a day, hopefully it'll be really good food, but you said you're going out to restaurants. Let's see exactly what he's getting.
All these dishes, you never really know what's in it. Okay, here's my second plate. You may be wondering what that is.
Well, I've never been to Thailand and eaten at these vegan Asian restaurants, but we have stuff like this out here in LA, and if they're anything like the ones in Thailand, I can tell you for sure this is not the kind of food you want to be eating exclusively at the expense of all other whole food plants. I mean, usually these foods are highly processed, tons of salt and oil and preservatives.
So this is what happens when you listen to little snake boy Footsoldier, who takes one clip out of context. In that same video, I panned over to the right, and you could see this was an organic vegan restaurant. They used some coconut oil to stir fry the veggies. There's no preservatives, there's no MSG. This is like this Buddhist monk restaurant that's all about karma and health. And they have a health food store right connected to it. And the other restaurant I was going to was all organic. They're picking their own vegetables from the garden, only using coconut oil to stir fry. Like, yeah, okay, there was some oil in it. I'm sorry I wasn't 5% fat. It jumped up to 15 maybe. I'm so sorry. That was obviously the downfall. Most people agree that 10% is too low anyway for a normal hormonal man boy.
So yeah, the damage he must have inflicted on his body by drinking turpentine for 5 days will probably take some time to heal.
Yeah, it took 2 weeks. I'm 100% recovered now. There's no kidney pain, there's no colon pain. Nothing residual has affected me. I've done a couple dry fasts since then, and I'm back to normal completely. So it's not like the body can't recover. I did some damage, we healed it, we're good to go. Then it was back to normal, back to my normal subpar colon. It was a 2-week thing. Like, Footsoldier tried to paint that out like that's the whole reason he was sick the whole time. It's like, during my 10th year, I had parasites, I thought. I was talking to Sunfruit Dan, and he's like, yeah man, get on that turpentine. A lot of people have drinking turpentine. It's like, people act like it's just essential gum spirits of pine. It's not paint thinner that you go buy in a hardware store and drink it. It's a teaspoon, and like Dr. Jennifer Daniels, she's healed a bunch of people on this. This is a health protocol that people do. It's not like this weird, it sounds weird, it is weird. Let's admit it, it's weird. But it works for some people if you have parasites. And I don't think that was even my problem. And I overdosed on it. I took too much. I don't know what teaspoons look like. I'm an idiot. Let's admit that. I just want to feel good, and I've tried for 10 years to make it work as a vegan.
Well, no, you just drink turpentine, and you were never really vegan at all, as you just admitted.
So the turpentine thing was a short 2-week hiccup in my 10-year journey at the end. And they're like making it out like that's responsible for my health decline. And I wasn't vegan, even though those days were before I was even on YouTube. And then I was like, still, I'd say 99% vegan. I had the odd thing. It was like every 2 years at that point. Turkey once,
but more so that they were never really vegan. They were secretly cheating, not telling their audience about these secret animal foods.
So for the eggs, I told you guys I was craving the eggs. He's acting like it was this huge lie. I made 2 videos. I told you I was gonna eat the eggs. Those eggs are calling to me. I don't know what to do about it. They are calling to me. It's like a siren song. It's like, eat us. Little egg dances, and they're like, please eat us. You put your life out into the public eye, and it's like, you can't mess up once. You mess up once and people will flame you for it. But like, I kind of want to try the eggs. I want to see, does that hurt my body? Do I feel better than with all these omega-6 nuts? I don't know. But I kind of want to try it. Just let me be. Let me rest under Vegan Cheetah's umbrella. Let me live. I didn't lie about anything. I told you in the videos. I made 2 of them. I was like, I'm thinking of trying the eggs. I'm probably going to try it. Let me live. So it's like, where's the lie? And then I just didn't talk about it after. All the vegans were freaking out at me. I'm like, well, fuck it. They didn't make me feel good anyway. So I was like, this is not going to be a part of my diet. And I wanted to make, like I explained in the video, they hurt my chest a bit. I was like, holy shit, my arteries are closing up. I wanted to make this inspiring video, but the vegan judgment is real. It's like people are afraid to speak out against it. It's like, if you're anything but 100% pure vegan, you're a demon child. And it's like such a bullshit. Like, I'm doing the least amount of harm possible. I've always done that. I didn't buy leather. I bought a used faux fur looking coat. I don't know if it was real or not. I was just like, I'm buying that. I didn't contribute to any industry. I saw it in Value Village. I was like, that's a nice ass coat. I look on the tags. There's no fur label. But I look on the site and they have versions of fur, real fur or faux fur. I have no idea if this is real or not, but it feels real as fuck. And I looked it up online after buying it and I was like, that's a $1,000 coat I just got for $12. And it's like, yeah, I bought that used. I don't know if it was real fur or not. It felt real, but it had no tag that said fur. There was nothing on it. I looked, I was like, I don't even know if this is fur or not. So it's like, anybody arguing against that is like, you could say faux fur is advertising the fur industry. Who can tell anymore? If it's done right, it looks good. It's like, it looks like fur. So I was an ethical vegan.
I just don't understand his reasoning here whatsoever. He admitted that once he quit dairy, his flare-ups went away 100%, but when he ate animal products, when he cheated with them, it didn't do well for him. It made his conditions worse. His flare-ups fired up. So I don't see how going to a carnivore diet is going to be the solution for you.
Because you don't know anything about nutrition or what plants have and what ulcerative colitis is. There's so many things like oxalates, histamines, salicylates, FODMAPs, too much sulfur, too much harsh irritating fiber, especially from grains and nuts. And it's like, that's why I'm healing. That's why I'm healing. I'm avoiding all that. And the fact is, the only animal products I've ever flared up on are eggs, I feel a little weird on, and dairy. And those are 2 highly allergenic animal foods. It's like, meat is not that. Like, most people are not allergic to beef. That's why I'm healing myself. That's why my stomach has 0 pain and I have 0 bloating and 0 gas. And it's like, okay, we're working. We're working finally. We're a functional human being. So he doesn't understand it because he doesn't know much and he doesn't look into the situation. Like, this was such an irresponsible video to make of his, taking Footsoldier as the truth. Like, the guy's a drama queen. We met up and he's like, let's make a fake drama video, bro. We'll do this beef. I'll see you in the streets. And it's like, all he cares about is views and attacking other people. I tried to tell him that drama is not the long-term strategy, like Durianrider and all them. That's what he's a Durianrider fanboy. So it's just like, I try to tell him this is not the long-term road to success on YouTube, because no one's gonna give a shit. That's the Vegan Cheetah route. What's he doing now? Nobody gives a shit about Vegan Cheetah because he's just dishonest and all he cares about is slandering other people. That's what Happy Healthy Vegan that's the direction they seem to be going. And that's the direction Footsoldier has always been. And that's why I just didn't even want to meet the guy. Like he's always left these hater comments, just rude, arrogant comments, making fun of my illness, making fun of my struggles. And then he messaged me one day, he's like, I'm in Chiang Mai, let's meet up, bro. And I was like, what the fuck, why would I meet this guy? And then he's stalking me, I think, at the restaurant I go to, and I ran into him there. I'm like, oh fuck, there he is. And we talked, he's a nice guy. I have nothing against him, but then he'll switch on you. As soon as you go against the vegan agenda, it's like, oh, okay, let's attack him. Let's break him down for views. Get that money, bro. It's like, I wish you all the view success in the world, but this is not the way to do it, to lie and paint a picture like I'm this terrible liar. It's like, I've based my channel on honesty. I've been as open as I can. Sometimes I'm afraid to share some things, but eventually it comes out. And even the egg thing, I told you guys I was thinking of doing it. I basically admitted it to you. If you read between the lines, it's all there. It's like, I'm just sharing my journey. This is my truth. And I'm looking for the healthiest way. And I tried to do it as a vegan for a long time. And I wasn't getting the results. And now, like within a couple days, my pain went away. And I feel like I'm healing finally. So there's ups and downs. I don't feel, my energy is top notch. My brain function is improving. It's not quite there. I still get some brain fog. I'm breaking out still. So it's like, I'm not trying to paint a picture like carnivore cured all my problems. It's the best diet ever. Everybody go carnivore. It's like, we don't have to do that. This is a last resort for people who are trying the vegan diet. They can't make it work. I tried. And now we're healing. So I feel fine about it. And I don't know how long I'm gonna do it. I would like to try a vegan diet again, but I don't wanna put myself in that whole cult mindset. 100% this. It's like, just forget all that judgment. I just wanna eat what's healthy. I could picture myself doing like a balanced, plant-based way with a little like oysters or something. Like, I just wanna be happy and healthy, unlike this happy, healthy asshole. Jesus. So that's about all I want to say on it. There's one more thing. I'm loving it so far. Digestion is good. Everything is good.
Is he lying here? Did he forget the great results, this pinnacle of health that he found on eating a whole food plant diet?
This happens a lot in my journey, and I'm so sorry for the confusion, but I'll try a new diet. I'll feel on top of the world. My energy's better. Like, things are changing, and then I'll make a video about it. I'm like, yeah, feeling good. But like a week, maybe a week and a half after that video, I started getting constipated. Like, I was already constipated, but things were moving through me at least a little bit. Like, they weren't perfect, but digestion felt pretty good. I don't go into full details. Like, I just say digestion's pretty good, meaning like I'm not fully blocked up and in severe pain. Like, people are just assuming, oh, digestion's good. To them would mean like perfect bowel movements, zero pain. But for me, coming from colitis, it's like, yeah, digestion's pretty good. It's like, it was all right, but it slowed very quickly. The starches feel like glue in my body. That was maybe a couple days. I don't know how long I was eating that starch-based diet for, but yeah, for the first little bit, let's say a week, digestion was like moving a bit, and then slowly got worse and worse. It was better on that restaurant cleanse. I don't know what the hell was in that stuff. The chili fire that goes through you. But yeah, the results didn't last on that. I felt great for like a week or two, and then I made videos saying like, yeah, this is no longer working for me. I'm not lying. I've shared everything. It's just, if you just watch that one clip, oh, he felt fine in this one moment of time. He must have felt fine for the whole time. It's Whole Foods. It wasn't even Whole Foods, by the way. It was white rice, and everything else was whole. How you doing? I think we're done. We're still waiting on Vegan Gains' approach. It's just the character assassinations. That's what these people want to do. Paint a picture like I'm crazy, which I ain't gonna argue it. I ain't gonna try to fight it. But I'm pretty smart and I ate a pretty balanced diet for most of my journey. And yeah, I tried some crazy things like 1 meal a day. Oh my God. I tried a couple fruit fasts, 4 days on grapes here, orange juice fast. Yeah, I tried some things like that because I wasn't getting results on the balanced vegan plan. I had to switch things up a notch. The fibers were irritating me, so yeah, I tried some things. The cabbage juice enema, that is legit. It was a legit idea. Cabbage is known to heal ulcers. People drink it. I was like, cut out that middle, man. Let's go right up where the pain is. And maybe if I would have done it every day for a week, we would have noticed something, but it was just like gurgling nightmares down there. I tried. So I think that's it. I don't want to make response videos like this and create the drama, but I feel like, God, these bigger channels are trying to paint me out like a liar, and I can just put out my truth and hey, this is my version of the story from the actual person who's lived the life, and you'll see it's all there. So I generalize a lot. That's it. Like, oh, I feel good. That could just mean my energy's pretty good today. Yeah, I am a little bloated, you're right. Yeah, I know I'm breaking out, but I feel pretty good. So it's like I don't go into every detail on every video. I didn't know that was a requirement. For every video you make, you have to tell people every problem you've ever had. It's like, I tell people I'm open with my struggles. And I'm open right now, and I will continue to be open. So I think that's why people watch me, because I'm so open. So these two snakes in the grass, painting the wrong ass picture. So I'm just telling the truth like it is. So we wait on the Vegan Gains attack, and then I will snap back at him, disable his evil, and we will move on with our lives, and we'll see what happens. I can almost predict exactly what Vegan Gains is gonna say. It's just gonna be another character attack. He'll probably bring up the Nazi video. Even though he had no problem with it when I met him in person, we laughed about it. And I was like, I pat him on the arm. I was like, thank you for not making a video about that. He's like, yeah, I don't give a shit. Unnatural Vegan made the video, and he's like, I don't give a shit. It's like, I was just talking about conspiracy theories, so he'll probably try to paint me as this anti-Semite, which I can prove. I still have the video where I talked all about how I'm not that at all. I'm just talking about conspiracy theories. So he'll definitely throw that in. He'll probably say, I was doing all the raw food stuff. This isn't science. It's not science. He's doing all the fad diets. And then he'll praise Goji Man as the god, even though he came out of nowhere. I appreciate Goji Man's help, but he doesn't realize that I'm talking to Goji Man behind the scenes in emails. And the fact is, in order to take the tests, I asked Goji Man, he said, yeah, ideally, you have to start eating the plant foods again and experiencing those symptoms again. And those symptoms include a lot of pain in the gut. It's not just, oh, a bellyache. It's a lot of pain in the gut and depression, like suicidal depression. So it's like you're asking me to go feel just a little bit of suicidal depression and take the tests. It's like, right now I'm kind of afraid to do that. I'm happy now. I have a happy mind. I'm not sitting here like the world is over. I tell you, like I'd eat one meal and then I'm depressed, hating my life for no reason. I have an amazing life. I'm so grateful for my life. And then it's something like a food allergy, and it triggers me and I get suicidally depressed. So these guys are asking me to just go eat those foods again and feel that, and then take the test and wait a couple months for it to mail out to Goji Man, and then okay, he'll give you the protocol. And it's like, do I really want to do all that? No, I do not. So right now I'm afraid to rock the boat. I did a consult with Life Regenerator. We're going to talk about that soon, and we got a lot of fun things coming up here on the Vegetable Police Network. And I think we're done here for today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider giving the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you're lazier than Happy Healthy Vegan. You need a friend to feed you, to throw food in your mouth. I can't believe how irresponsible he took this whole thing. Footsoldier's video is proof. Footsoldier hasn't proved a damn thing in his life. God damn it. Okay, we're done here. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.